Most people believe that saving money automatically makes you financially successful. From childhood, we are taught one simple rule: earn, save, and you will be safe. But what if I told you that one common savings habit is actually keeping millions of people poor? Not struggling poor, but quietly stuck. Working harder every year, saving diligently, yet never moving ahead financially. If you want to build real wealth, this is something you need to hear today. The habit that makes people poor is saving money without a purpose. Parking cash endlessly in a regular savings account, believing it is the smartest and safest move, feels responsible. It feels mature. But over time, it silently destroys your purchasing power. Inflation rises every year, whether we like it or not. When your money grows at 1 or 2% while prices rise at 3, 4, or even higher, you are effectively losing money by doing nothing. You may see a higher balance, but in reality, your money is buying less and less. This habit is dangerous because it creates an illusion of progress. You feel disciplined. You feel secure. You feel like you are doing the right thing. But discipline without strategy leads to stagnation. Saving alone does not create wealth. Growth does. Wealth is built when money works for you, not when it sits still. Many people save for decades and then wonder why retirement still feels uncertain. The problem was never income. The problem was where the money lived. Another reason this habit keeps people poor is fear. Fear of losing money, fear of making mistakes, fear of investing in something they do not fully understand. So they choose comfort over growth. They choose certainty over opportunity. Unfortunately, the biggest financial risk today is avoiding risk completely. By trying to protect money at all costs, people unknowingly guarantee long-term financial weakness. There is also a mindset issue attached to this habit. When saving becomes the final goal instead of the starting point, people stop thinking bigger. They stop learning about investing, assets, and cash flow. They stop asking how money can grow. Their financial world shrinks to budgeting apps, expense tracking, and cutting coffee. While budgeting is important, you cannot save your way to wealth if your money never compounds. Let's be clear, saving itself is not bad. Emergency funds are essential. Short-term goals need liquid cash. But once those basics are covered, continuing to save everything in low-growth accounts is a wealth trap. Money needs direction. It needs a job. Without that, it slowly loses value while time passes. Think about this. Wealthy individuals do not focus on how much they save. They focus on how much their assets produce. They invest in businesses, markets, skills, and systems that generate returns. They understand that money sitting idle is money falling behind. Even small amounts invested consistently can outperform large sums sitting untouched for years. This savings habit also delays financial education. People tell themselves they will invest later, once they feel more confident or have more money. But confidence comes from action, not waiting. The longer you delay, the more time you lose. And time is the most powerful factor in wealth creation. Starting imperfectly today beats starting perfectly 10 years from now. So what should you do instead? First, redefine the role of savings. Savings should be a foundation, not a destination. Build an emergency fund that covers a few months of expenses. After that, start directing excess money toward growth assets. Learn the basics of investing. Understand how compounding works. Focus on long-term strategies rather than short-term fear. Second, invest in yourself. Skills that increase income often provide higher returns than any savings account ever could. Your ability to earn more expands every financial option available to you. Saving protects money, but skills multiply it. Finally, shift your mindset from protection to progress. Money is a tool. When used correctly, it creates freedom, choices, and security. When used passively, it slowly erodes. The goal is not just to avoid loss. It is to build a future where money works even when you are not. If this perspective challenged the way you think about saving, that is a good sign. Financial growth begins when old beliefs are questioned. On this channel, we break down money myths and focus on strategies that actually build wealth in the modern world. If you want smarter insights on money, investing, and financial independence. Make sure you subscribe to Next Gen Finance and stay connected. Your future self will thank you for it.